there. But Reed is strong-willed, and he is up to the challenge.
4-3, and again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Conley looking for an opening. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And Minnesota with possession here. They trail by 1.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Burks against McDaniels. Hero for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Wiggins. With the floater. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Wiggins outside. Pulls it. And Conley grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
The free throw drops for Randle.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randle's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And Randle drops them both. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time. Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
McDaniels, that's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Adebayo. Out to the wing. Here's Ware. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Ware's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there's the versatility Bam brings to the table. Defending, scoring in the post, facilitating. He's a complete package.
Wiggins against Edwards. Instead, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
No good on that one. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Conley. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. So it's Miami now. Following the score by Minnesota. Here's Mitchell. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
And Minnesota making a change here. Clark's checked in. Both free throws good for Mitchell. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Now here's Wiggins. 8 points in his last timeout. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got 5.
Yeah, good job by Wiggins. Playing at his pace and carving out space for his shot.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Left side, Reed. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dillingham. And he drops that one in. Here's Mitchell. 8 points in his last timeout. Pass to Jovic. And there's a pick. Wiggins from long range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Pulls up. Again, the Timberwolves score.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
And the second free throw is good. McDaniels with it. Give him 8. Outside Reed for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jaquez, the pass to Wiggins.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. Wiggins drops them both. Here's Dillingham. Launches a 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Wiggins. Give him 8. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Wiggins has got 11.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside for Mitchell. McDaniels with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Reed to screen on Wiggins. Here's McDaniels. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Free throw good. McDaniels. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
Pass to Highsmith. There's a screen. Wiggins from long range. McDaniels with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Miami trailing. Here's Highsmith. Still no points. Outside Mitchell. And here's Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Jovic. 5 on the clock. The three ball. The rebound by Shannon. There's 45 seconds left in the first.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Heat trail by 3. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wiggins. Over Clark. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Wiggins has got 13.
And once Wiggins turns it on, he's tough to slow down. And right now, he is rolling.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McDaniels. Rebound Miami. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. With 4 on the clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Wiggins no good on that one. It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for Miami. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Now here's Conley. 11 points for him last game against Portland. In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Shannon in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Hero outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
The Timberwolves trail. And here's McDaniels. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. That one's off.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Miami with a change here, too. Adebayo's checked in for Jovic. And he sinks the second. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Has to wear. He's off on that one. And for Minnesota, they're shooting about 41%. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. That one falls.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
Outside Burks. Back to Hero. Adebayo with it. Adebayo sets a screen. Right wing. 4 on the clock. Money from 17 feet out. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Randle outside. And here's Edwards outside. Adebayo grabs the board. And for the Heat, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Back to Hero. Burks passes to Adebayo. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Stolen by Burks. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Has to wear. Now here's Hero. The 3 is up. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Outside Conley. Now Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Randle inside. Defended by Burks. And is blocked. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hero, the pass to Burks. Gets the 3 ball to go. Burks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now Conley, outside McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, huge night from McDaniels. With the defense he brings you, the scoring is a massive plus.
Now here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Here's Hero, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Check by Randall. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pulls up on the wing. Hero, no good.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Now here's Conley, and here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hero. Shot's blocked! And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And he makes the first. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's the pick. Hero for 3. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
To the middle. Here's Jaquez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
The free throw drops for Jaquez.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Mike Conley. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when you watch Jaquez, the first thing that jumps out is his footwork. He is so precise with each movement.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. To end the run. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Hero with it. Covered by Alexander Walker. Outside Mitchell. Hero outside. Shoots from the line. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
Free throw drops for Randall. Clark is checked in for Alexander Walker. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. And Randall drops them both. Miami leading by 6. Hero on the wing. Pass to Highsmith. No good with the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Jovic. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. Left side, Edwards. Rebounded by Jovic. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Highsmith. Hero outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Right side, Mitchell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Reed, a screen on Hero. Down low. Here's Randall. It's blocked.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Jovic passes to Mitchell. Here's Highsmith. Three-pointer. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his third assist of the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Randall. He picked up 36 points in their last win against Portland. Here's Reed. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Can they get it? And his fourth make of the day in 10 tries.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Hero outside. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And too long on the shot. Timberwolves trail by 11. Randall, the pass to Clark. Back to Randall. Banked it in off the glass. Randall's got 9.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Clark. In transition. Here's Mitchell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He has 7.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
It's stolen away. Hero right side. There's the triple. On target from range. Hero's got 11 points in the quarter.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Clark outside. To the wing, right side. Reed in the post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Reed is so tough to contend with inside. Knows how to put a defender in a tough spot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Reed. And so Reed nails them both. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half of basketball. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. There's a screen. And Miami again with the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. To the inside. Here's Clark. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Wiggins on the wing. Reed defending. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
Here's Dillingham. Oh, they pick off the pass. Jovic passes to Highsmith. Tries again. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Dillingham's got 8. Heat leading by 12. Hero with it. He's got 16. From behind the arc. The shot off that time. And so it's Miami going into the break up 12. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. Over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Rockets. That one's starting at 3 p.m. Eastern.
And this could be a close one, guys. 2 evenly matched teams. I don't really know what else to say.
And 2 fantastic teams. Could be a preview for the postseason. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They lack defensive fundamentals in a big way. Not moving their feet, reaching in, giving away so many points at the line. They can't continue to do that and expect to come back.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Adebayo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Ware. Wiggins from long range. Wiggins for the triple.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Conley passes to Edwards. This one for 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. First one falls for him.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
No good on the second free throw.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
About a minute played here in the second half. Outside Burks. Wiggins outside. From outside, off the mark. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wiggins passes to Adebayo, and the basket is good. Adebayo's got his third basket of the night.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Reed, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Hero. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Hero's got 19 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
No good on the free throw. Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And he's good on the second. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Burks. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves trail by 15. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
All right, guys, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hero against Conley. Pass to Reed. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Jaquez. Now here's Burks. Now Adebayo. On the wing, Burks. Guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
That free throw no good. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He hits the second from the line. It's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 16. It's Edwards on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. The three is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Going inside, McDaniels uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got 22.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Burks passes to Adebayo. Now here's Hero. 19 points in the game. Again, the Heat misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Free throw good, McDaniels. And both free throws good for McDaniels. And here's Hero. Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. Up and over Conley. And there's Hero on the assist from Jaquez. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Conley. Outside McDaniels. Edwards looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Heat leading by 12. That's tipped. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Takes a three. Hits a three-pointer. Hero's got 24 points.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
McDaniels with it. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. And he knocks down the first one. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And both free throws good for Adebayo. Timberwolves trail by 17. Conley with the ball. Outside McDaniels. To halt the run. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Highsmith, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Conley finds Edwards. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. Reed sets a screen. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Heat leading by 17. Pass to Jaquez. Outside Mitchell. Back to Jaquez. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Reed. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside Burks.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. First one falls. Miami making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. It's both from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 19. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. Sinks that one from the post. Reed's got 14.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
They set the screen. Here's Burks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. Pass to Reed. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Reed passes to Alexander Walker. McDaniels a screen. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Mitchell. He has 7. Outside Burks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Reed. Miami grabs the miss. Jovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Clark right side. Pass to Shannon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Ware. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
2 shots. Ware.
And the first one at the line is good. And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And Dillingham subbed in for Alexander Walker. And Miami also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 19-point game. With a step back, and he gets that one. Randle's got 11.
And yeah, Randle is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Again, the Heat misses. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 41% since halftime. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, McDaniels. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Miami leading by 16. Mitchell, the pass to Jovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Dillingham. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Highsmith, checked by Randall. Highsmith passes to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Clark. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. Clark's got his first points of the game.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Mitchell, good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Clark. Randall, left side. Pass to Dillingham. Over Mitchell. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 16th rebound on the night. Mitchell with the ball, and Clark picks him up defensively. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 20. Randall inside. Wiggins on it. Randall, good. Randall's got 13.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Outside McDaniels. Clark outside. Inside. From 10 feet away. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Clark. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution, number 13, Tyler Hero.
He got it off in time.
That is an incredible shot.
Unreal. A bomb at the buzzer whips the crowd into a frenzy right at the stroke of halftime.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Edwards out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hero's got 11 in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Alexander Walker. For 3, Randall. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Highsmith. Hero for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Randall. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
One shot.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Mitchell, the pass to Highsmith. Wiggins against Conley. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. Offensive rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Conley.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Snatched up. Randle. And he converts the layup. Randle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Here's Highsmith. Back to Hero. Fires for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Randle. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Hero outside. From deep. He drops it from range. Hero's got 30 points.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Here's Reed. Adebayo with the rejection.
Well, you have to love Bam's mentality. Always looking for ways to disrupt things defensively.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. Miami leading by 14. Pass to Wiggins. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Wiggins got 23.
Yeah, good mechanics on Wiggins' shot right there. Now, he definitely has a natural talent for shooting the ball.
And he lobs it up top. A slam dunk by Reed.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Hero. Lets it fly. And Miami again with the bucket.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Randle inside.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randle. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
At the line for Minnesota, Julius Randle. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Randle. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Heat leading by 15. Pass to Adebayo. And there it is for him.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Conley passes to Randle. Now Edwards. Reed to screen on Wiggins. Minnesota again missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Burks. Adebayo a screen on Conley. Hero for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Hero's got 35 in the game.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Randall against Adebayo. Randall, the pass to Reed. Good D by Adebayo.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Burks no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Outside Edwards. Over Adebayo. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. From the top of the key, Minnesota with a rebound. Randall deciding where to go with it. They double Randall. The kick out to Conley. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
Now here's Hero. Up and over Conley. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Hero's got 37.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
It's Edwards on the wing. Hounded by Wiggins. Edwards, no good. Hero against Randall. Wiggins. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
You're springing off the floor. Wiggins showing his athletic ability.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And the shot goes down. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Conley. Randall outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Pass to Hero. Outside Burks. And here's Adebayo. Back to Burks. Hero for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 16th rebound on the night. Conley against Hero. Back to Randall. Reed, a screen on Adebayo. For 3, Randall knocks down the triple. Randall's got 18 points now here in the second half.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Back to Hero.
And Hero is so confident. When he's looking to score inside, he does not back away from contact.
2 shots. Tyler Hero.
First free throw is good.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And so Hero nails both of them. All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Now here's Hero. Over Conley. Hero, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. Reed, a screen on Hero. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Conley against Wiggins. They set the pick. Pulls it from the top of the key. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Timeout.
Hero's got 41.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Minnesota with possession here. Outside McDaniels. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyler Hero.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Wow, he delivered exactly what they needed in this one, injecting much needed energy into this squad and helping them bounce back from that last loss. Miami leading by 20. Outside Burks. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Down low. Stolen by Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Burks. And the shot goes in. McDaniels got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. Hits the trifecta. Wiggins got 7 points for the quarter.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
McDaniels inside, hounded by Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Reed a screen on Burks. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Randall's got 29 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Adebayo. Hero left side. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyler Hero.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Now here's Conley. From 11 feet away, it's not going to go for him.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Outside Burks. Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Let's go with a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Conley with the ball. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking a big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyler Hero.